Nežinau, ar puslę pradės spausti, jaučiu. Kažkaip prasivaliau. Ai, gerai. Nesvarbu. Prabūsiu.
Yeah. So you are in the new, completely new, clean space, and now we'll try to call Agata in that space.
Okay.
I will count from 3 until 1, and you will try to reach out her. 3, 2, 1.
When you don't clap, it's harder to actually do the action.
Can you please move your microphone? I cannot hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's better. Okay.
Okay.
Could you repeat, please?
I said when you don't clap after saying 3, 2, 1, it is harder for me to do it. Exactly. Because I start doing the action and then I continue wandering somewhere in between the action. Like it doesn't end. Like I call her, but then the calling like stops and I kind of like don't know how to say this. Feel like floating in the middle.
Yeah, you get stuck between spaces. Okay, so I'm gonna count you again, and we're gonna call Agata. 3, 2, 1. We are calling Agata in your space. You can even call her name. Did she come?
I feel like she's coming. I am calling her, but it's kind of wondering because I don't hear the clap. I don't know if you clap, but I don't hear it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but I didn't hear it for some reason.
Okay. Can you hear now?
Sorry. No, I can't. The microphone doesn't catch it.
Okay. Can you try to clap by yourself after my count? 3,
okay.
2, 1. Clap.
Yeah.
Does it help?
Yeah, for some reason it does. Yes.
I know it's a bit weird, but we need to try to do that because I'm clapping for you. And you cannot hear. It's like just
I can't hear.
Disruptions like always.
Yeah, her energy after you told me what you felt, when you told me how you feel her, I just couldn't unsee it. And right now when I call her, like, and even looking even deeper in her eyes, I saw even her face, like cosmic face, how it could possibly look like. And I feel her in these green and pink colors. Maybe because her eyes are green, something like that. She does feel like a very energetic.
Yeah. Can it be that her avatar looks like a bit greenish, green, full of green colors?
I feel like her avatar has green eyes, very big green eyes, and curled lashes and funny but pretty big ears. And
yeah. Can you see her wings?
I wanted to say hardly, but yeah, I feel them. They feel pink and purple colors, maybe a bit blue.
Is this fairy big or a bit smaller?
I'd like to see something in between. I don't see her as very little. Not those tiniest ones, but I can't really say she's one of those very big fairies, because even her characteristics are different. Something
Yes,
something in
of course.
between. Yeah, but she's very, very pretty. When I was looking at her, I was even getting information like fairy princess, fairy princess.
Yeah.
It's really strange. I feel her pretty glittery, uh, cheerful. I feel that she does work with uh, nature and her planet. All that green color. It's there for a reason.
Mm. Very good. Can you see the planet? Can you go a bit up and see the planet? Or the space where the avatar lives at the moment, or is?
She's like taking my hand and flying up. I see Agata as a human, like not understanding what's happening.
Yeah.
Her avatar is separate from her. So I'm taking her with me on the hand, but
Mhm.
she's like watching curiously, like what is going on, being a bit
Yeah.
shy. Yeah,
A
but
bit surprised.
yeah, Avatar
Okay.
goes to the planet.
Can you check, is there any connection between Agata and her avatar?
I'd say it's very thin, like a spider web thin thread between them. Like
Okay.
she can sense it, but there's like barely any connection. I don't know.
Why?
It's strange. Maybe because she hasn't woken up to the fact of this information, like, to the all the that you know all the avatars and everything hypnosis. She's a bit away from it. But at the same
Mhm.
time, there is a connection because she does feel the calling to what her avatar is doing. Because I see that her avatar is working with plants and herbs in the planet.
Mm.
This is how I feel her because she asked me if naturopathy is good for her, this field, and I would like to say that yes, it is because this is what she's doing in her planet. She's working with
Mm.
plants, with perhaps with animals, with flowers, doing some mixtures, healing mixtures, creams, tinctures, something like that. It's interesting. I can almost feel like she is living in the tree. Uh, like those. I I wanted to say kind of bird nest, but it's not really a bird nest. Some kind of like tree house she's living
Yeah.
in. She's living, I'd say, alone, maybe together with some tiny animals, some birds, or something like this that do live in that planet. And just, yeah, it's just one of her passions. Using not only plants, she also uses some glitters, maybe that's fairy dust. I see purples and blue colors of dust mixing in the tinctures, in the creams, in the porridges. I'd call them porridges, maybe for to heal wounds. Very nice.
Mhm.
But it's hard to see. I'm just trying to feel it more.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's completely fine.
Mhm.
Okay, just relax. Very good. The start is very good. So it means that kind of job or profession would be like hers because her avatar
Yes.
is doing exactly that. So the
hmm
choice, she already felt that it would be the good direction for her to do that.
hmm Just
Very good.
she shouldn't stop and give up when the obstacles come
Yeah, right. Now
because
try to
I
open the roads, the opportunities roads, which we have around us. Try to open that and look exactly that road where it has to do with her future, with this kind of job, this realization, and this
continue.
This way of work and how she would realize herself. Try to see that and to clean all obstacles, all figures, everything what stands in the way or could be, and maybe it is already, stands there between her and that realization.
I see a lot of obstacles. I open the path and I see her going to study, and I see a lot of things coming up, trying to stop her.
Yeah, that's
a lot. At the beginning, there were as well, because she already had studied, but she stopped it. She didn't finish, and I kind of feel that in the beginning it were not as many obstacles as it is now. And now, especially, there are lots, because now she has bigger potential to wake up to her true self as getting older, you know. The younger you are, like, it's like easier to manipulate you. You know, you are not that powerful to do any changes. But as we grow up, we're more capable, because we are smarter. We have more experience, and yeah, I see lots of things coming to her life to stop her. But we will clean it for her. But I'm just telling her that no matter what happens, don't stop. Keep going. We will figure it out, and she will figure it out eventually. Everything's gonna be fine.
Very good. Now just try to go back to Avatar. Show this opportunity to Avatar the situation, and try to ask Avatar the most beautiful information and like protection and realization ways or tools, how to help her in this on this road, on this way. Maybe he
Strengthen yourself,
can help.
she says. Strengthen yourself, like become stronger from inside. She has to work on her inside, on being able to stand on her own feet and feel strong and powerful by herself. It is very hard task. It is scary, but she doesn't have to do it alone. She can have people around her, but she has to understand that she has to learn to be on herself. Doesn't matter with other people or alone. She has to practice it every day, to do things by her own, to find peace when she's stressed out, like to find her safe space where she can go when things don't feel as good. To just have her own like safety bubble she can call home, like energetic bubble, some kind of activity, some kind of places, just on her own. She has to strengthen her core, you know, and that will, and once she has this, she will be more confident, she will be stronger, she will be more energetic, because she's not as afraid. So not as much energy goes to being afraid and feeding the demons, but will go to actually feeling strong. And this way, when she feels like this, she will be able to do whatever she wants. But of course, I will do the connection between them. Like it feels like forehead to forehead, like third eyes connect, and they hold the hands or hug, or I don't know, and they exchange the energy and the information. And her avatar gives her lots of information. on what she was lacking.
Very good.
And now she will have to
Now,
integrate it. Yeah.
of course, now try to make such an extra connection for her between her and Avatar that she can find every time she feels a lack of satisfaction or kind of lack of trust in herself, that she finds the way to her avatar and that
I
she can
see.
feel the strength again
I see
and believe in
very,
herself.
very big and strong, or like big and thick connection through the bellies. I
Very
don't
good.
know if that's right. It's like a very big pipe of this orangey yellowish energy, like on the through the avatar to her. Like they both have this. It's like really big. It's crazy, but yeah, it's like this energetic connection will be now between them, both of them, to feel each other, so she can easily find her avatar. And I wanted also to say that when she got the information, I started seeing sacral geometry around her, like these shields, like uh, oh, what is the word? Like round, like no round shield, like a bubble.
Yeah.
But it's done in the sea, like this geometry, sacred geometry. It's not really
Yeah.
round. It has many connections, some kind of shape, figure. Don't know how to call it. Also in
It's
bluish
like
and purplish energy colors, energies.
it's light language shield. It's a protection, or is it her tool to fight the enemies or the bad times? What is this for?
It's one of her powers. Let's call it like that, because all the fairies they can do magic. So she has to do with sacred geometry, and now she just kind of made this kind of magic shield around her for protection, for cleansing. I can read it's from cleansing the energies around her.
Mm-hmm.
It's for good. It's really good.
Okay. Let her to integrate all this information as much as she can right now. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, she will need some time, but this is normal process.
Yeah, she'll need a lot of
Try,
time. It's telling me
try
like 2 years because she's getting lots of information. It's a lot about magic, a lot about self work, so much. It's telling me like up to 2 years. Like it will be like it will take up to 2 or 3 years till she will like wake up and find all this information and actually understand it. It doesn't mean
yeah,
that she will have to wait 2 years to get any information. No, she will be getting it every day. Just to the level that I see right now, her avatar has, it will take 2 years to get this much because it's a lot. I'm integrating her these like bubbles of information, like bunch of books on energy work, on magic, on like her avatar is just throwing so much at her. Like
hmm
take it, take it, read it, study it. It's amazing. You will like it. You will love it. It's your essence.
she she lost a lot, but between all those reincarnations and
Yes,
lives.
yes,
Okay, this is normal. This is very
yeah,
normal. We, everyone, you and me, we need to recover all
yes,
those knowledges, those skills. So it's very absolutely normal. So just
yeah.
calm down.
It took me very long as well.
Mm, it's still taking time.
Yes, it still is. It's steps. We are not at that level as well. We are like in the process, and we will
Yeah.
be in the process till the death, basically, for the rest of our
Until
life.
we, I don't know, will go to metaverse. You know, it's not just one life. It's not just this life. It's
Yeah,
many, many hundreds of years
yeah,
in between. And forward foremost now. Okay, very good. Now, then I would like to go to her questions, next questions. The first one and the main, I think so in this case, it's the lack of energy. Why she has so low energy. Where's the biggest problem? Look for the main reason now.
First thing popped. I'm sorry, it just already popped a connection
very
with
good.
nature.
Does she live in a city?
Yes.
In a big city?
No, not very big. But
okay, but it's not so much connection.
Yeah, it would be the best for her to live somewhere very close to the forest. So literally around the parks or something like that. As much in nature as possible, but that will not be enough. She is disconnected from nature in other ways. Her grounding on her feet, there's some blockages there. Something I feel her heart is not very, something is going on there in her heart. And of course there are more things, like more darkness that I feel, like behind her, above her, behind her, something like this. More in the heart area, throat area, in the upper body. Basically, I feel the darkness.
Is there blockage on some chakras system?
Yeah, she has blockages on all the lower chakras, but there are big dark entities above, like behind and above her. This angle, like behind and a little bit up.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Try to check for the contracts. Look for the contracts and what kind of race entities put this like system, or what kind of beings stand there or are responsible for that, or maybe there is a connection between Agata and them.
Well, it's black, so it is a demon. Uh, they always have the biggest contracts, demons. All the others, they are just extras, that come like later on. And there are some dark traumas, painful traumas. I'm kind of seeing like overall view, I don't see one specific because there are many. But it is something with how I feel her, is making her scared, making her very scared, making her weak, making her like a victim, like a prey. It comes from all times. I see her being like thrown in the ground, like somebody like took her hand and just pushed her, like threw her like on the ground, like a trash. That type of reincarnations. And she's crying. She's being like she feels like she cannot do anything about it. She's like trapped in the corner.
Can you see some cages or another structures on her, inside in her, or something like that? Can you see the systems around her where she could be trapped? Or is it just a space?
I feel more like those experiences created a mindset for her,
Okay. Yeah.
feeling like she's living in those feelings, lifetime after lifetime, because they build up, so they multiply it's stronger feeling. It's pretty strong. If it happened only one time, it wouldn't be a problem, but it happened many times. Similar experiences, they created, they made her feel similar emotions lifetime after lifetime, and now she's kind of stuck. That could be her cage, you know.
It's more an energetical cage and jail. Okay, so now try to do the thing that you will pick all her like informational harmonicas. It's on her back. Try to take it out, to open, and give intention now to clean everything. Everything what is between inside has a connection. Everything jumps out. You take it all in the one bag and proof to the, how we call it in English?
Black hole.
Yeah, exactly. Black hole.
I want to say that there is a big demon, basically. He got a contract with her a long time ago on the first reincarnation, and he's been growing ever since. He's grown really, really big now, and he is interrupting me, my work on her.
Where's the contract? Now he shows a contract, the first contract. 3, 2, 1. We came here with Agata. He needs to show the first contract. She wants to stop this.
Yeah,
and he needs to show that.
No, usually the contracts are like white paper with black ink, but this one feels like more energetic, and it's like black with white ink, but it's not really ink. It's like
Is
more
it a
like
blood?
energy. No, it's not a blood. It's more like energy. It's probably has to do maybe with magic. It's interesting. It's like showing that he owns her or something like that, you know. But he's grown very big since the beginning.
What the situation caused that she agreed to be his slave or property? What
Maybe
happened?
she'll. Let's go to the first reincarnation, okay? First time.
Yeah.
He came.
Okay, so I'm gonna count from 3 to 1. You're gonna go to Agata's first reincarnation. What happened that she agreed to belong to this big demon? How she agreed and what kind of situation happened? 3, 2, 1. Was there a lie? Was there a circumstances, situation? What happened that this situation came?
It's giving me memories of one movie that I have seen, kind of to show me that it's been something similar situation. I see old times when there were kingdoms and stuff. And she was a girl, I feel. She was a nice girl, but there was a situation where she was. I can't find words in English, but I feel like she was being sold as a slave.
Already in the first reincarnation.
Something happened with the family or with the people she lived with that they didn't like it, or there was some kind of plan made, and they sold her, literally gave her to some other people, maybe a man, and that man bought her. I don't.
That man was that demon?
He wasn't a demon, but he had a demon. Yeah.
Is this the same demon which owns Agata now?
Yeah, I'm watching how he takes her to his home or castle. Maybe she's a maiden for him. not only maiden, being thrown in the dark room or some kind of like a cement, it's not wood, like cold ground, walls, it's dirty there. Perhaps sometime he treats her well, but she's a slave anyways. She has no freedom there. And it literally gives me the movie that I've seen. I don't know, and it like shows me scenes from the movie and then shows her, in a similar situation. It's very interesting.
Which
Yeah.
movie is this?
Oh, I don't know the name in English. It's something about Cinderella,
Mm-hmm.
but told different, with
Okay.
Drew Drew Barrymore. How is her name? It's a
Maybe
nice.
you can share that movie. Maybe later you will remember. Share that with Agata, so maybe it will come some memories. It will help her to memorize, to bring back
Yeah,
this situation, because it's important to understand what happened, that she can work with that energetically and let it go at the end. But
yeah,
now try to clean up all the situation. I would like, Amelia, that you take her emotional body, you open all bodies, and you take the emotional body and clean up all these traumas through the reincarnations, and especially this first one. 3, 2, 1. You clean everything up. Take a light
thank you.
from universe.
I just see that I have to show her first what happened, because now I see how Demon got the contract. Basically, she was fighting, this slavery, but there came the point where she tried all the things she could, and she still couldn't run away, and she gave up. And once she gave up, that is when she signed a contract with the demon,
Right.
because he
Usually this is
said
what
like,
happens.
I will help you. Perhaps he said something like, I will help you live through this, nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it like that. I will be your friend, or yeah, like, let's have a contract with me, yeah, and I will make it easier for you. Uh, Now it shows me that she possibly killed herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is when it started. It was the demon from the man, of course. Yeah, but she got us this is when she got a contract with him. She was fighting lots and strongly.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
try to clean up all this.
So we don't sign it, like we're in that situation, and I tell her, don't sign it. Don't sign
Mm-hmm.
it. Play
Very
different,
good.
and perhaps let's change the scenario. I'm telling her to
Mm-hmm.
play different, to pretend that you're okay with where you are and what you are. But I told her, like, don't be okay inside, just pretend. And I feel like she gains the trust of the man, and she gains trust big enough to get the opportunity to run away.
Very good.
This is different timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are taking that timeline. After a few years of playing, she runs away. She runs far away to some other village where she builds a new life for herself. A happy life living in the nature, gardening maybe, growing food,
Yeah, and
apple.
doing that what she can do.
Hmm? What do you
And
say?
doing that what she can do the best, using her creative
Yeah.
powers, her all magic.
For some reason, I see her making jams or something. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
working with plants, working with food, doing some kind of creativity. That is good for, like, she feels happy there.
Very good. By the way, to make a jam is a huge work. It's a huge magic. I still cannot make a jam. My
Exactly.
jams are really, really bad. So I really wish to know how to do that. But if
I
she
see this
can
is
do
how
this, so
she,
it's
yeah,
perfect.
this is how she starts, you know. I don't
Yeah.
see yet how what she continues doing. I don't see her doing magic in that reincarnation. She's doing something more simple.
But there
More
is where she can
simple.
start,
Yeah, but
and it
she is
comes,
happy there
yeah, this is the most important thing, to feel happy and free. She gained her freedom back.
because she had to overwork the traumas that still happened. So she just chose something that made her happy to live a peaceful life, and that was good. That was how she uh, changed all this chain that continued for hundreds of reincarnations, if not thousands, more like
Yeah,
hundreds. Yeah, because that reincarnation made some traumas for her with the man, with other men as well.
good. So now give her, with all this information, give like informational bubbles a lot about all that. Show the ways, the possibilities. Show maybe the way, because I feel that Agata, she has a bit like, when you deal with such a big demons for so long, you
Mm-hmm.
feel like always in such a like, like you look at the things. If you would be this sport horse, you see just 90 degrees
Yes,
angle. So
yes.
try to show her to lift that up a bit, the angle, how she looks at all the situations and all the happenings. Doesn't matter it's good or bad. Try to lift that up, that she tries to look a bit more like
Mm-hmm.
180
Wider.
and
Mm-hmm.
then 360, like around. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just one possibility, it's not just one thing, it's not, you are not that happening, you are not that situation. It's just like testing you.
Mm-hmm. I see in the same reincarnation, that old one that she ended up making gems. We work with her with how she sees things, and
Very good.
I give her this information, yeah, to be able to see what's next to her and what's behind her all at the same time, a wider perception of the life, of how life is. And I see her becoming more confident, more and more like fairies are supposed to be. They're very confident. You know that. They're
Mm,
not afraid to say what they're thinking, you know. They're strong, they're confident, they're energetic, uh, they're very smart. And I see how men start to come in her life, and I teach her how to how to navigate, how to see if they're not good enough for her. And I'm telling her, you're more unique than you realize. You're more special than you realize, and you deserve bigger. And I just kind of give some kind of knowledge to her in that reincarnation already, to be able to read people and just see which ones are not good for her.
very good.
To understand her own energetic level, to not feel small, because she's not small. She's
She's very big.
Yeah, she's very big.
She's like cutting knife. The fairies, they're like cutting knives. They are so quick and they are really
Yeah,
cutting.
she's
They
sharp.
cut the spaces, they cut the opportunities, they cut everything around if they need, and
Yeah,
they will manifest very quickly what they want.
yes, yes, they're very
So
strong.
show all this.
Their energy
Show
is more
this all to
sharp
Agata.
and more strong than butterflies. Even my own. This is what I
Mm-hmm.
feel. Yeah, I'm showing her all that.
Very good.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I will now. When you told me to clean the traumas in her emotional body or mental body, I don't remember. I want to do that now
Yes.
because we
Very good.
changed everything. I wanna do the cleansing. in the heart and the lower chakras. Take all this energy out of her.
Especially take time with the second chakra. What's happening there?
Well, now my focus is more on the first one because there's too much fear in there. Too much. I want to take it all out, and it's a lot of energy. I'm showing her how to do it. I want to teach her as well how to do it. She's doing it with me. I feel like she trusts me enough to listen and do what I say. Yeah,
Yes.
we're taking from the first chakra now, because it's a lot. Second chakra.
Where is this? Where this all connection goes? Down, up to the ships, to their systems, to kind of beings. Who is sucking that all energy from first and the second chakras? Probably the third one too.
First one is demons. But this energy that has accumulated in her chakra, I feel like it's like a waste, waste energy stuck to pollute her. It's interesting because I have never investigated how it works. When you feel the fear, like somebody's feeding, but how come it gets stuck in your chakra?
Seriously, we've never tried that.
Yeah, we never figured it out. We never researched it. We never investigated.
Okay, so it's the first time.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's
Uh-huh.
do that. What you can dig now a bit deeper. What you can find there. What kind of information you can find there. What do you see?
First chakra. Well, I see colors, red and black. But it looks very dirty, and a dirty type of mixture. Red is supposed to be her own, like bright red, glowing like a light. But
Yes.
it has a bunch of like this black smoke. But that black smoke is kind of slimy. That is how
It's like this disgusting demon slime.
It's not like black goo. It's not like black goo. It's not as black. It's more like very, very dark gray. It's more like smoke, black smoke.
Okay. Is there a magic smoke?
Yeah, it could be. Because that black smoke is in the slime. Because I'm taking her energy as a slime texture. It's not literally smoke. It's like trap. Yeah, that one has to do with even before this incarnation. It's very old times. It feels like those times where magicians lived with dragons, and those times. It shows me like
She had a dragon.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Could be, but I'm not certain.
Can it be that in that reincarnation she used a lot of magic?
She
And
had
she got somehow poisoned, or there was like another magic has beaten or bet her magic. You know how two energies crashes. One energy who fights on one energy fights another one. The winner energy overtakes another energy and then overtakes this old chakra. Can it be that it happened?
At first it was to me that she basically had black magic done to her. But yes, it was some kind of magic wars, let's call it like that. Maybe it has to do with the cosmic war, that we had, that so many telepaths have seen, that we had a war on our Earth between light and dark.
And she got hurt by that magic.
Yeah, she had a. How are they called? Like combat? No, like how are they called when two people fight? Like it's not like groups, but like one on one. It doesn't
Fight.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I feel like in the war, it could have been that she was one against another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how you said it, it kind of resonates because we lost that war, and there were consequences for
Okay.
everybody. Yeah, it could be. It's still interesting about the dragon. When you ask me if she has a dragon, it came to me at first like purple, dark purple, small,
Mm-hmm.
small one. But I was like, wait, could she really have? Because fairies usually have the unicorns, as funny as it sounds. But perhaps no. Perhaps she does have a dragon.
What happened to him? Did he fight with her?
Yeah.
And what happened to him after she lost?
Same,
And what
something
happened to him?
similar to what happened to her.
He got slave too, or he got killed?
Yeah, I don't think he got killed. And I think it is she. I think it is a female dragon. A small one. Pretty small
Mm-hmm.
one. Dark purple. Maybe was affected by black magic. Maybe got amnesia. Maybe perhaps forgot what happened and who she is and where is her like her cosmic being, like her person. Don't know how to call it. I think she's somewhere else, like wandering. Still not, possibly still not remembering.
Can we try to look for the connection between them and to recreate that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so we're gonna count from 3 to 1, and we're gonna recreate that connection. We're gonna find her dragon. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we found the connection. It was always there. And now we're following the connection to the dragon. And I also see lots of black smoke. Where we'll clean the black smoke.
Yeah, do that.
And we'll use the white magic to
Very good.
change, to transform. This is how we say transform.
Exactly. Turn that opposite way to good reason, to good way,
Yeah, yeah.
the correct way, how it should be.
Yeah, she's becoming a bit lighter. Black smoke is gone, giving her energy to the dragon, giving her
Okay.
light energy to her head, to her brain, to get the memory back, taking away the fog from her eyes. And I think, yeah, dragon saw the fairy.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly sounds really funny when I think about it. How I'm talking like fairies, dragons. Oh, but that's the truth.
Sometimes it looks strange and surreal in that what we see in
Yeah,
this etherical space, but there is the truth. There is actually that what our brains, our heads cannot believe or imaginate. We forgot that information. That's why it sometimes looks like weird and kind of like strange. But actually, that's the right information, which takes time to understand.
Yeah.
Even I think you feel the same as I feel. Sometimes I go by myself to fly and to hunt some information, and it comes in such a like strange way that I need to think like weeks. What the hell I have seen there? What was that?
Exactly.
How should I understand that information?
Yeah,
What
sometimes
was that?
well, way before when I didn't know better, I would even not say specific things that I would see, you know, because I thought that was nonsense. And like 2 weeks later, I get the understanding of what I've seen, like the puzzle got put together, and then I understand like that I was seeing right. I just didn't know.
The connection,
Yeah,
the connection, the subconscious like and conscious started to work. Like I always think that it's this connection thing happens between those two things in our
yes.
heads, let's say like that. But it's more just than a head. It's not just that. Okay. So I would like that you look for one thing now.
Uh-huh.
Just very quickly come back to the second chakra and first chakra and look the reason. Is this all what we found? This magical smoke. Is this a reason, the biggest reason? Because of the problems with menstruations, or is there something more? 3, 2, 1.
There is more. The smoke, the black magic, was the reason for her fears, and why her life went on the way it went after that war, because she was like wounded and didn't like later and didn't understand it anymore, because you know when you die in one incarnation and get reborn, you forget basically, like when the virus went over our planet, our lands, let's call it like that, our lands. uh, we got more and more systems, you know, to like put amnesia filters, layers. When she got reborn, she didn't understand anymore what was going on, and she forgot, and she just had this energy on her which she couldn't really understand that she had, and she kept going with that. So that's for her first chakra. But now I'm taking it all out. I'm transforming it. I'm throwing it away. I'm healing her first chakra with light, giving the energy to feel stable, to feel how like that her legs are stable, her crown is stable. She's strong. She's brave. That is good. Her second chakra is those people I've seen before that I told you. I see it as a ritual. She had a ritual.
Okay, so take this all out. Take this all information away. Destroy that. Recreate that back. Push it back like in a timing line. Everything, if it was not there. 3, 2, 1. Clean it up.
Damn, that was some things happening. You don't want me to talk about it, right?
What do you mean? Sorry.
About the ritual. You don't want me to talk about the ritual, because it's too too too
if you
horrible.
feel that it's very important information, you can tell. But the
No,
main thing, what I
it
want
is
that you do,
important.
I want that you take it away. Like you clean up this.
It's different
Take
this
this.
time. Because it shows me those people, with that blood. She somehow took a part in this ritual, and we need to undo that because it's not just energy stuck. Of course, I feel like there might be mantis of as well in her second chakra, but this ritual is the core reason for all of her problems that has to do with this chakra and with creative energies. Uh, it took a place in maybe it has to do with some kind of tribe, but tribe had some, would like to call them modern people in the tribe. It's mixed, like old tribe culture with modern virus culture, and it has something to do with the blood, maybe menstrual blood, maybe cutting out the womb, the uterus. I don't feel like she went there on her own free will. It was manipulated. It was halfly forced, but it's something like they took it all out of her. Like either they took the blood, like period blood, or they cut out the whole uterus, something like that. It's a big deal because they took like all of her creative energy from her.
Yeah. Was that in what the region was that? Can you find that out? In which part of the earth, let's say?
Well, I don't feel like it would be North Pole from how we see the globe. It's a South Pole land, but I don't know which one. Maybe Africa,
More
but I've
more
seen. What?
more to Africa, more like Arab countries.
No, it's not Arab. It feels like savannah, that place. It is like jungle. It's dry. Well, jungle is not dry, so it's more like savannah somewhere. Maybe Australia, maybe Africa, something like that. Because I saw those people like light, but it could also be dark people that painted themselves white. So I can't really say. It could be Africa at those times when England, people from England were going to Africa to like travel, you know?
Yeah.
It could be something like this. And she was traveling because I feel like she was European. She was traveling maybe to Africa, maybe to Australia, maybe Africa more. And she had people she shouldn't have trusted around her, maybe a boyfriend. This is what it resonates with me. Perhaps he was very into this tribes and their rituals, and he talked her into it. She also had friends who manipulated her as well. And something wrong went there. Maybe she was taken, maybe that was free will. I can't really see exactly. But yeah, I see
Okay.
creative energy gone.
Could you check now the thing how she was marked during this ritual? How they marked her? Because every ritual,
Uh-huh.
which has to do, just a second.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just today in the morning I had my meditation. I say my sense, and I saw exactly the same ritual where they cut it out.
No way.
Yeah,
The
exactly the
uterus.
same what you say, and I feel exactly the same now. Exactly
Oh,
everything what you tell, I feel back everything. I see those things, and that what I find out, and I wanted to check on her. Is this the same? Because I found out that every ritual, um, by every ritual which they make, and when they do this, they cut out your in an energetical way, they cut out your second chakra out completely.
Yeah.
They take all your creativity, everything. They mark you that they found you again in the next reincarnations. How they mark Agata? Where is the stamp? Or is it the signature, or left something inside, or the sewing, or the cut? What is left on her? That
I feel like how I saw it, energetic imprint of the ritual left in the second chakra. Because when you told me go in the second chakra, like my second chakra, I immediately saw hers, and I saw already those like people, strangely moving in her chakra. So I feel it's like it's almost like a tiny portal, back to that moment, that is always there in her chakra. But I don't know if I would say that her chakra is gone. It's more like it's very, very damaged and drained. Or perhaps it was through that action they gave, like, I don't know, why I'm trying to find the word. Possibility, agreement for everybody else to take energy from her from that chakra. Let's call it like this. Because later on Mantis came there, I feel that they could be taking her energy, using her womb, um, perhaps even some clones.
Okay, but how they mark that everyone knows that they can go and take from their energy? That should be a contract, there should be a marking, there should be something left that everyone comes and sees this, and they know that, oh yeah, I can go in there, I can take that from her because it's marked.
I see in the ritual she had her forehead was marked with blood. This put this sigil, like a sign on her forehead, with painted with finger with blood.
The blood was hers or different person?
I
Or
think
animal?
hers. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh wait, now I'm starting to wondering. It should be hers. It should be hers.
What kind of sign was that?
It's tricky. It's going like straight line down, then going like 10, 11 o'clock up in the, up. Imagine. It's going from up down, and then from that down point, imagine if it was a clock, then it was like 10th or 11th hour away up again. Not fully triangle, like, yeah, I can draw. And then it went again to some other side, maybe horizontally to the right. Not sure. It has some triangle shapes. Some little bit could be like a cross. I can't see it exactly. It's can be specific, like two specifics. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a square. It's more like triangles and crosses, something more like that.
Okay, very good, Emily. I wanted that you try to see a bit. Now, I would like that we call all her sisters, other fairies. Call everyone who knows how to recreate, to undo all those rituals, and take that marking away from Agata, from her second chakra. Undo all this the ritual, take her away from that situation. She was never there. Nothing happened. And her second chakra is completely okay and never touched. 3, 2, 1.
I'm calling other fairies, and they came. They're already taking care of the everything around. Um, I myself feel like I am allowed to take care of this, and I wipe this sigil. I want to call it sigil because sigils are magic symbols that a magician creates and gives intention.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like that. I wipe it backwards to how it was drawn with some napkin. Let's say I don't know how to call it. It's like I undo it that way, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
time is going backwards. And well, fairies are already working with the fairy dust, neutralizing everything that was going on there. I'm taking her back with all the people she came back. Taking her back to, was it England, Ireland, that she came from, and she never went on the trip. In fact, she broke up with that boyfriend. It was very toxic to her
Mm-hmm.
because they were like, "Let's do it for you, like as a fun, you know." And she was like, "Okay, okay." And you 1 second, you're having fun. Another second, they're drawing signs on you, and another second they are pushing all the other people away and just taking her and cutting. And it was quick. Black magic ritual.
Yeah, totally. Like
Yes,
such a things they do always black magic
of
rituals.
course, of course. Yeah, I will be opening the timelines, and basically I'm deleting all the timelines that have this event, uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
making stronger that another timeline that is good for her, boosting it with light, charging it so that it has more power to happen. And oh wait, I got a bit distracted. I'll try to focus more.
Why you are distracted? Who distracts you?
Just some thoughts.
Okay. From where it comes? Check your space.
It comes from the mind. It's starting to think how I will be sending her the recording or to people that will be listening to it, thinking how to say specific things. It's just a mind. It's okay.
Okay. Turn your mind off. Put that in the separate space.
Hmm.
Just push it away,
Hmm.
as we usually do. Okay. And relax again. Okay, I'm gonna count you from 3 to 1 again, and you will come back to your natural situation, not situation, your natural busana. How do we call it in English? I forgot now.
Oh, state, yeah, state, your
State,
natural
yes,
state.
exactly. Okay, okay, thank you so much. You will come back to your first state, which is natural in this sense, like in this job what we do
Mm.
in
I'm,
Nether,
I'm okay.
and
I'm
you will
stable.
and okay, and you will concentrate, and then I'm gonna count from 3 to 1, and we're gonna call her boyfriend to the space
Which one? Wait, the one that is now or the one
from
from?
today,
You
from
wanna
today,
check if
from
it
from.
was the same one? It's not the same one.
Yeah, I wanted to say after that, but it's good that you checked already.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
we're
not the
gonna.
same one.
Okay, so we're gonna call him now.
Hmm.
3, 2, 1. He comes in. Now you check them together. You put them together, and you
Just give me
look.
a second. I didn't finish cleaning the space of the ritual.
Okay. Sorry. I'm a bit fast.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm finishing. I'll put it in the bubble and throw it away. it never happened, and really quickly in the timelines deleting all the other bad stuff that we already seen. The man, I didn't, I didn't cleanse it.
Okay, try to give intention and make it as fast as you can.
Yeah, I did it. I tried to rush it. I did it. Yeah, I'm
Don't
calling
rush.
him.
Just give, this intention to make all things faster, like light speed.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. That's exactly what I did.
Very good.
And I called him.
So put them together now. Her boyfriend from today, from this life, from this existential timeline on this earth, and put her with him on the side and check how do they match together. And what the future do they have together?
It's difficult. When I was reading his eyes, I didn't like something. Something about that was dirty. You know, some eyes they are very clean, and some eyes they seem dirty. So his eyes, for some reason, seem dirty, and I'm not so sure if he's what we think he is, because to me it also came like a centaur would be. He's very much close to the ground. I do feel like he's calm energy, and that she needs this calm energy right now. It's good for her. And I don't really feel very bad intentions from him. But I wanted to say I don't feel like he has a strong spine on his own with, with energetically. Like if his environment changed, like the environment that is very important to him, let's say his family, his like upbringing, maybe something happened and where he comes from, or with his family, or with his beliefs, because he is into religion, that could manipulate him easily. That's where he is not strong, because he has given himself away into his religious beliefs, into his family, and this is where he is not safe. He could be, he could change. He could change his ways if one of these parts told him to, made him believe he should. He doesn't have this like inner inner guide, that for instance we have this like the feeling what we feel is true and good, and nobody can tell us otherwise, like no religion, no other person, no other system, because we feel it inside, and he doesn't have that strongly. So that's what I feel about him. That could be dangerous. And
how is their both connection? Do they match together? Do they work together now and in the future?
For now, yes. For her energetic level right now, yes. If she grows higher, for her potential as a cosmic being, remembering her true powers, remembering her knowledge, like more spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, he might not be fit anymore. It's It's complex. Like she is honestly like she has bigger potential than him. This is what I feel. She is energetically stronger than him, and it could happen. What happened to me is that if she does decide to grow, because she might not decide to grow and she might decide to stay in the same point where she is right now. It's her choice. But if she decides to grow, there will be a point where he'll be just draining her. You know what I mean? I don't know how it vibrates with you. I feel like he's like also some kind of like creature that has to do with like forest and nature, like this calm energy, which is right now suiting for her. It's fine. That, as I told her in that previous reincarnation, that she is worth bigger and more than she thinks she is.
Today, meet each other for first time or not?
What do you mean? Previous reincarnation?
Yeah. Is it the first time that they meet, or they had already before made some lives together before?
Can you count for that? Like count me so I can get the answer, because it's
okay.
difficult.
3, 2, 1. Is it the first time that they meet? Yes or no?
It comes no, not the first time. They've met before.
How their lives have been, good or bad, or
Simple.
like?
To me, it goes like simple. Like he's not a bad person, but it's been simple. If she wants that, she can have that. Um, but it's just that much. That's what I want to say, and that's why they had the connection, because they've known each other before, and knowing each other before made it simpler to connect.
Yeah. And to trust.
I wouldn't even know what to advise her, what to tell her. I don't know. I don't know what she wants. I don't know if she wants to be growing spiritually on this lifetime. Uh, she might not.
Well,
She might want a simple life because she's tired. She's been trained, and that is okay. But I would tell her, like, don't lose yourself to him. Don't let him tell you what you like and how you want to live, because he will try to make her want specific things, feel like these things make her truly happy, when what truly makes her happy will be uh, creativity, like creating perhaps tinctures, working with naturopathy, healing people, going to spirituality, spending time in nature, having amazing friends, perhaps travel, because fairies are like that. They need travel, they need action, they need funny, cheerful friends that enjoy their lives as well, to create this like circle of good memories, just energies expanding, exploding. It's everywhere. She's everywhere. She's going there and there, traveling. Like she will not be happy just sitting at home,
no, totally not.
stagnating. She will not be happy. She might want peace right now, but in 5 years she will not be happy if she's stuck in the same way. It's the
She
same
needs
for me.
constant move. She needs changes. She needs growth. She needs
Yes.
attraction, action. I know that very well.
Bigger plans, union with other like-minded people, and he's not gonna
Yes.
give that. That is the
No.
thing. So,
No.
Agata, if when you listen, it's okay. You can be with him. You can grow with yourself. He will help you. get more stable, balance yourself, just will be with you while you grow with yourself, but um, don't rush into the responsibilities of the future that you will not be able to leave anytime soon. I hope she understands what I mean. Because she told me, let's say that she doesn't want, she didn't want before to like have family and kids, and I feel like he will try to convince her to want it in like a few years.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure if that's what she wants because that will be stopping her. It's not that it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can, of course, you can have whatever you want, but if you have them like that, it just will be stopping you for now. And
Well, you know, this is her decision. This is Agata's decision.
yeah, of course, I don't
She,
want to say. I just what I see
yeah,
in the hypnosis that perhaps it is better to like right now work on yourself. Be get that freedom right now, and then with that freedom, you get whatever you want.
right.
It's not nice to hear. Of course, you can have a
Uh,
family and
yeah,
everything, but perhaps it will be like traveling, moving family, a bunch of things that you will want. Now I understand how cruelly I'm speaking, but this is just how I am. Like I don't like to hide things. I hate hiding things. I like to tell them like directly and strictly how they are.
yes, and from another hand, I want to point that when we are in hypnosis, when we have
Hmm.
the session, the telepath, the person who reads the information in that space and reads other person, it's not possible to lie.
Yeah.
It's not possible to make it beautiful. You say what you see, and
Hmm.
this can sound really drastical and very bad and mean, but it's not that. It's just truth, and sometimes truth hurts a lot.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
It's better
just
to say than like imagine I don't say and I just hide it, and don't see
yeah,
it fully. It happened to me like another fairy, a good telepath fairy that we both know, also told me, all those painful things that I cried after. But if she didn't tell me, I wouldn't have seen it because then I
mhm,
started to think about it, and it was true. And
mhm.
yeah, but like relax. You don't have to make any decisions right now. Like you don't have to listen to me if you don't want. I'm just telling you what I see. That's
Mhm.
it. You don't have to listen to me. I might be a bit wrong. I might not see everything, and that's okay.
And there is another point we need to understand, and I would like that Agata keeps on in her head too. This is the moment. What we read now, this is from this state, from this moment. It
Yeah,
can
yeah,
happen that you will make, Agata, another step in another day or the next second, and we would go again to make this session, and we would see different already situation.
yeah.
Because in that hypnosis, in that sphere, in that state, changes everything constantly in such a speed that we cannot control everything, and it can change so quickly that it can be completely different situation after a half year, after 1 week, after 1 hour.
Yes,
So don't be fixed on the mad things or bad things or painful things because it changes constantly.
yes.
Let's just integrate the information and let yourself to be yourself. Just let to integrate it or go in deep in your heart all this information. Just sometimes it's good to listen but shut down the brain. Don't
Uh,
analyze, do not think, just feel with your heart, because there lies all your gates, all your sensibilities, what is true, what you want and how you want to do.
mhm.
Your connections with all knowledges, all your spirit guides, all your creativity, everything lies there inside in your heart, in that point, and the little spark. So just sometimes let everything go. Doesn't matter how bad it looks.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, because anybody like you or him could make some decision in the next few days that could make the outcome different. Like
Mm-hmm.
if we would go into hypnosis again, we could see it differently. Yeah,
Yeah.
or maybe the new timelines would be created and new possibilities would arrive. You
Yeah.
know, it's yeah, just
Exactly.
don't take it too much to the heart. I would say it like just listen. Okay, but don't think we are the Mr. Right ones, you know, because it's just let just information be. You will just listen it to once and let it digest and just flow. Don't
Mm-hmm.
try to change all your life in one day. Let it just flow. If it needs it, like realizations about yourself and your life, they will come to you automatically one day. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just like it did to me, and doesn't have to end up how it ended up to me. It can be different, but they came like to me. It just came. So to you, it might be like to you specifically. It will just come the feeling. You will feel if it's bad, if it's wrong, what could be changed, what might need to be changed. You'll just understand everything on your own. We can't tell you what's the best for you,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Now, quickly, Amelia, the last thing, what Agata would like to know, the skin problems. Those, I understand it's like pimples, which
Yeah.
she has very big, like already 1 decade, even more
Hmm.
time with this problem. What's happening? She changed, as I understand, she changed the eating habits, the foods. What's happening? Why it's not getting better?
Which
Just
one? Yeah,
quickly,
the
if you can
same
see.
ritual. You had to do something with the same ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with the organ, how to say, disturbing the organs. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
glands perhaps. Uh,
Yeah.
Also stress and fear. Something like with that, but we cleansed it. So uh, like we changed it so it should be getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I remember we didn't clean the mantis in the second chakra.
Try to take them out now with a light speed. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, contracts burning. Uh,
Burn them out.
yeah, and I told you I feel like she has clones.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the reason also why she doesn't have energy.
Yeah.
And
How much can you count? How
30
many can you
something,
count?
maybe 36. It just
Okay.
I'm not counting. It just comes. The number comes to me. It has
Okay.
to do with the genetics because of her ginger hair.
Is that the thing that those people who have ginger hair and this pale skin,
Hmm.
they
Yeah,
are most researched?
they are the most wanted. Agata needs to know that her genetics is very special. It's very strong genetics. It gives her
Mm-hmm.
like energetic benefits, energy benefits. She is energetically stronger
Yep.
than other people with another genetics. This is just how it is, and that's why other creatures want her so much because they want her genetics, her energy. They want to make clones that would have also this gene, like to use it, so the clones would be like stronger, energetic. I don't know how it's stronger, and they're using it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now take the disconnect from the clones.
I'm taking all
Bring.
the energy, her energy from the clones, and giving it back to her, and we'll be destroying these empty shells.
Okay, very good. Now check the contracts and at the same time take from the clones the bubble with subconscious.
Yeah.
Bring it back to Agata.
Yeah, she took it back.
Very good. Now she gets all her parts, all energy back. You fly with her now up into universe, to the source. You can bring her to her source from where she came. Put the energy level up until 100. Show her how to recover, how to keep that.
I wanted to call Zandro to give her subconscious bubble back.
Yep.
Consciousness.
Okay, so we're calling Zandro, Golden Dragon, who holds our subconscious bubbles. He's keeper of that. 3, 2, 1. Hello. Hello, Zandro. We are very thankful that you are.
Moves his head down, as saying like hello.
I just want to say that thank you that you kept her subconscious for so long, and now you can bring it back because we are here with her, and she wants to have it back. She wants her powers.
He's happy, so he's giving it to her, and I see her eyes sparkling, like seeing like a candy, like seeing her bubble. It's interesting because it's like I halfly see her avatar, halfly hers. It's like a mixture. Like her avatar, it has like sparkly eyes, like huge eyes. And you're like, give me this. Very excited.
Full of happiness.
Yeah.
Nice moment.
We will not hold Sandro here for long. He's like tapping her head with his with his paw, like giving some taps on Agata's head, like good job, like keep going. And flies away.
Okay. Thank you, Zonru.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna start to close it up. Give more information for Agata with everything, all those trips, what we are doing here in this space. That she integrates that she starts. Open up.
Some kind of like tablet, or like big TV, something in that, like that, and she's just watching like movies, like TV shows, like all the hypnosis and all the work we're doing. This is how she gets to know everything. And I remember that she had some kind of problems with connection to the earth, the grounding. So I go there and I just give strong pushes, like remove these metal plates. I think there were metal plates under her feet. Give her the grounding to the earth, to the nature, so she feels the nature again. She feels the breeze and the sunshine and hears the birds like she has never heard them before, and sees all the bugs, all the ants running, and just starts to appreciate and understand what a miracle it is. And all this like noticing will bring her closer to her cosmic self.
Very good. Okay. So good job. We wish you good luck, Agata. You can do everything. Don't forget that you are more than this body, more than what you see, more than those 2 hands, 2 legs, and 1 head. You have much more inside in you. This is just beginning.
Okay. She has a lot of surprise, in her, with everything that she saw, and it's a lot for her to take. I don't think she's able to speak.
It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I
It's normal.
understand.
Yeah.
You will speak when you are ready and you want to speak. It's absolutely fine.
She'll need
Take your time.
time to digest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to where she could relax her, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm closing this up.